going to take a quick look now at the Apple TV 4. Whenever we're going to be doing any sort of side loading or anything to do with Xcode, we need to make sure that the Apple TV 4 is connected properly to your computer. So we'll take a quick look at the new Apple TV 4. Slightly bigger than the older Apple TV, and it uses a few different connections. If you're going to do any side loading, you need to make sure you've got the right cable. It's a Type C to Type A USB cable, which is this one. If you can see, it's rounded at one side. So this one's a new type of cable. It's not long been on the market. You can pick one up from Amazon for quite cheap. So you get yourself one of these cables and make sure you've got your power lead, and you just connect your cables into the back. So you've got your two cables in, your power and your USB, and you plug your other end into your Mac PC. So we've got the light on, we've got both cables connected, and that's how you connect it to your Mac. Now you'll be able to side load any apps you want to your Apple TV, and this is how it's all connected. So today we're going to install Kodi on your Apple TV 4th generation. It's really simple to do. So all we're going to need to do is make sure that we've got the right stuff. You're going to need iOS app signer. You're going to need the latest Kodi file. You're also going to need to be running at least 10.11 in order to use some of these apps, and I'll show you exactly what to do and where to go. So first we're going to need to go over to entertainmentbox.com, and in the search bar just type in install Kodi on Apple TV 4. So this is a helpful bar. You can search for anything and it'll bring it up. We do a lot of blogs on Entertainment Box, so this is the one we're looking for. We click on this, and this gives us detailed instructions on what we're going to do. We're going to first need to download the latest Kodi file. So you can see here by the date, this is the latest one. So we click on this, and it will start to download. And then we're also going to need iOS app signer, so download that as well. And you're going to need Xcode 7, and you're also going to need a Type C cable, the one I showed you before. There's a little link where you can buy one from. So this is the detailed instructions on how to install it. We're going to go through these steps now in this video. So we can minimize this. And the first thing we're going to need to do is go to our downloads folder and drag the Kodi file to the desktop. So this is it here. And you can also see I've already got the iOS app signer on my desktop. So you just download it and put it on your desktop. Next we're going to need to open up Xcode. So this is it here. If we click on this, it should open up in a second. And from here, we're going to create a new Xcode project. So now we've started the project, we need to click on TV OS and the single view application and click next. Now give your product a name. It needs to be unique, so it just helps when you're signing it. So I'm going to call mine Apple TV 4 New Test, and we'll go down to next. So now you can see here we're on our desktop. This is where I've got all my folders located, my app signer and my Kodi file. Don't worry about provenance, that's just there because I'm doing something else on it. It's irrelevant. So we'll click start, and you can see on the top left we've got Apple TV 1080p. That needs to be Apple TV. So you can see you've got Apple TV there. So you must have your Apple TV connected as well. And you can see you've got a bundle identifier here. And this is the one we've created. We need to click on this icon that says fix issues. What this does, it allows us to sign the application. So it's important that we do that first before we go any further. So that was quite quick. So if we minimize this and then go to our app signer, our iOS app signer, and we open this, it's important we remember the name what we called our Apple TV a minute ago. So we'll just locate the Kodi file, what we downloaded, this one here. So we just need to locate where that is. We'll go to browser and go to our desktop, and you can find the Kodi file right here. So we'll just open this. So it knows what file. All we need to do now is provisional profile, change it to the exact same name as the one you've already done. So this is the one that we just done, Apple TV 4 new test, and then click start. From here, it's just going to save it to your desktop, which is fine. So click save. So that will start signing the app for us. In the bottom left hand corner, you can see it here. It's already going. So why that does that, we can go back into Xcode and we'll go to Windows at the top, see right here, and then go down to devices. Click on devices, and you can see we've got our Apple TV 4 here. So what we need to do is go down to this plus and just wait until our new API file has been generated from the iOS app signer. You can see here it's already started, so this will be finished soon. It won't be much longer. The app signer is still signing it. When it's finished, it will change. There you go. We've got a shiny new API file. So if we click on this and then we click on open, it's going to send the Kodi to your Apple TV 4th generation. You can see here it's installing on the Apple TV, installing to Apple TV, and you can see it says Xcode will continue when Apple TV is finished. So that's how simple it is. This will finish and you'll have Kodi installed on your Apple TV. I will show you what it looks like on your Apple TV after, and how you can quickly get it all set up and running as good as it can be. Won't be much longer. And there you go. If you have a look where it says installed apps, you can see Kodi. So you can see the new Apple TV 4 test. So that's how easy it is. We'll just go over to our Apple TV now and see what it looks like. So now we'll go over to the Apple TV and you can see we've got a shiny new Kodi installed on our Apple TV 4. If we click on it, you can see it's a fresh install. So you will need to add your own add-ons. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to add the Wookiee from source. This will put a few different add-ons and a skin on my device for me, so I won't need to. So we'll just add that quickly. So I've added this wizard. There's plenty of wizards out there, but I do find this one the best out there, so I'll add that. I'll just give it a name, so anything will do. I'll just call it C for now, and then click on OK. So now we've added the source. I'll just show you. I'll just add the add-on from the source, so install from zip. And there's a file we created, C. So should get a little pop-up notification. There we go. Just to confirm that we've installed it. and giving you some information on Best for Kodi. We click on close. And we'll go back to video add-ons. We'll just try one of these. So it shouldn't take long to download. As you can see, it's only going to take about a minute. I'll speed it up though, so you don't have to wait. Now that's complete, we just need to click on the OK. So click on the OK button. What we need to do now is disconnect the power lead from the back of the Apple TV. It's the only way to make the skin take. If you don't do it, it's not going to work. So we'll just go out of here, and then from this screen we'll disconnect the power lead and then just plug it straight back into the Apple TV. Do not click on this power switch down here, otherwise you're just going to waste your time. It's not going to load the skin when we're finished. So let's restart it. So now the Apple TV is restarted, if we open Kodi, you can see you've got the skin and it's fully took. So that's how easy it is to install Kodi on the Apple TV 4.